about the joke. Got to hear the joke of the day. Want you to know the joke right now.
Our story takes place in the quiet confines of Sally's House of Horrors. Sally was at the front desk doing the usual, counting money, scheduling girls, scraping the old sheets. When in walked the fellow who seemed bent on doing business. He had a purpose in his swift walk as he strode confidently to the front desk and slammed a $50 bill down with vigor. Sally's attention was immediately caught by this captivating fellow.
I just love a man with assurance, reliance, and not to mention $50. Welcome to Sally's House of Horrors, Ramrod. Say, I didn't get your name.
My name is Dad.
What? Fred?
No, Dad.
Jed?
No, Dad.
Dead? Your name is Dead?
No, Dad.
No. Well, okay there, Red. What's your pleasure today?
I want a woman.
Well, you're in the right place, old Red. Tell me what size and model you'd like to test drive today.
And so, the young man explained that he wanted the biggest, fattest, fairest, white-skinned girl in the joint.
Big, fat, and white, eh? Anything else, meat stick?
And this is where Ned requested his most important detail. You see, Ned wanted an extremely well-groomed lady. One who lets the Nair can ride all the way up the leg and beyond.
Oh, you want her slick, huh? Okay there, long dong. Head on up to room 5. And Harriet'll put the bend back in your taco.
The young man proceeded with a great anticipation to room 5. Where, upon entering, he was greeted by the largest, whitest woman he'd ever seen.
Hi, I'm Harriet, and you are?
Dad.
I'm sorry?
Dad.
Did you say bed?
No, Dad.
Well, okay, what would you like today?
Ned instructed the huge white woman to take off all her clothes.
Ooh, okay, hot stuff. Let me just wiggle out of this nightie here. Ooh, it's a bit tight. I did have an extra Twinkie or two for breakfast.
Well,
there.
the young man stood looking at her for a moment when she said,
Sally told me you were looking for someone big and fair-skinned and well-groomed. I hope I fit your needs.
Oh, God.
What would you like next?
The young man instructed her just to stand there for a few minutes while he watched her.
Ooh. Okay, Ed. You're the boss.
And then a minute or two later, he stood, told her that he was done and prepared to leave.
Oh, wait a minute. Ed? That's it? Don't you want to, do anything with me?
The young man replied, No.
No?
No.
No? Well, then, why did you want to get me naked?
Well, I just painted my house white and I wanted to see how it would look with pink shutters.
I like music, I like sound, and sometimes when nobody else is around, I become a conductor. I am up on the stand. I begin to lead my invisible band. I think I'll start with drums.
San Diegans wake up with Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw than any other radio show. KGB.
What did I promise you today?
A story that would eclipse the logging story from the lumberjack on the boys' counter.
Excellent memory. Mr. Steel Trap over there, Chris Boyer.
There.
I will bring you that story today.
What?
Huh?
You said you will?
I absolutely will. I shan't deny you of the pleasure I promised.
Too soon to say ew. Is it too soon to say ew?
Start practicing.
It was earlier this week that Emily gave us the story about the poor young girl who had hooked up with a guy. And the next morning, he'd gotten up early, booked off to work, said, take your time, just lock up when you leave.
Make yourself at home.
That's right.
It was a great night for both of them. Dream, hook up.
Good sex.
Yes.
Everything was good.
Hopeful about the future.
So she used the facilities and used them before she realized that they don't work.
Somebody broke the toilet.
So she must be a pet owner because she went Ziploc baggie on it. And then left a loving, sexy note for the guy. Got the hell out of there. And as the door locked behind her and she keyless with her brand new boyfriend, she realized that she had left the Ziploc bag on the counter right next to the loving note.
No.
Well, in some countries.
How about in this country?
In some, Emily didn't explain to me if it was in America or not.
Yeah.
Was it in America, Emily?
Yes, it was.
Ouch.
Well, she could say Don Imus did it. It's a good time to blame everything on Don Imus.
He knocked up Anna Nicole, too, didn't he?
Big surprise. Turns out that was Larry Burkhead.
We knew it.
They keep saying whoever the dad was determined to be was going to be a very rich guy, and I don't understand why. Why is
Because it'll
that?
be in a trust fund. I don't
Get the
that
baby's
either.
dough.
It'll
Did
be
Anna
hooked
have
up.
any money?
She had, it was still in court.
Yeah.
And the Supreme Court had ruled in her favor, but then the oldest kid appealed it, and then he died. So it's all screwed up.
But didn't she have a house in the Bahamas and one in Florida?
I saw the house in Florida. It's not the kind of house you look at and go, hey, someone rich lives here.
And I thought they were like rented, like Howard K. Stern rented them out so they could hole up until she got the dough. But now Larry says he's not going to fight Howard, and Howard's not going to fight Larry, and I think they've teamed up, and they're getting ready to split the money in half, and poor Vergie not going to get nothing.
Well, good.
Maybe if they could get Don Imus
Yes.
to be their
Yes.
friend, it could be just like three men and a baby.
Yes.
Three men and a little lady. Remember that? Remember that god-awful movie?
Yeah.
Tom Selleck and
I thought Gutenberg was brilliant. Ted Danson, not so much. Selleck,
You could have Howard K. Stern,
yes.
Larry Burkhead, Don Imus all sharing some Tony apartment, some Tony high-rise apartment.
Absolutely.
And raising Anna Nicole's baby.
Only Imus offends her a lot by calling her horrible baby names.
Like her body.
She's a gorgeous baby, though.
I will give you $100 if you'll change the diaper on that little nappy-headed hoe.
You know what?
What?
I want to say, as a former hoe, I'm offended that they were offended to be called hoes.
But they weren't hoes. You were a hoe.
Right.
I know.
There's
that's
a
why
fundamental difference there.
That's why I'm offended.
I'm offended that no one calls me a hoe. I'm a wannabe.
You're a hoe.
I'm
You're
a
a hoe.
wannabe.
You're a hoe.
Ah,
Hody ho
empty.
ho.
What? What do you mean empty?
Hody ho ho.
Heidi ho.
Heidi ho. You've always been my Heidi ho, David.
Thank you very much.
Maybe I should have pulled the Santa Claus card. I was just being
Ho ho ho. Right.
I saw the news last night on NBC National News.
Yeah.
The first entire segment,
Yeah.
10
So was CBS.
minutes.
I know.
The White House made a statement, for God's sake.
Off the hook.
We're on record now as loving all nappy-headed hoes.
You know, two things I wanted to point out about this, because I keep coming up with stuff about this. You remember when Michael Richards did his rant?
Yes.
And everyone was talking about how, oh my gosh, that was terrible. And when it was on the news, they would say Michael Richards went crazy by using the N-word over and over and over again. His thing was so bad, no one could repeat
Right.
what he had done.
As opposed to
When
this
Janet
one.
Jackson flashed her boob,
Over and over
they'd show it
again.
over and over again, but it would be like pixelated or something.
Yeah.
They couldn't actually show it. Everyone in America is saying nappy-headed hoe today.
They're playing it over and over and over again.
What's up with that?
It's
I
on the
don't know.
network news.
Yeah.
They print it out on the bottom. So if it was so bad, how come everyone can say it?
Right.
There's just certain words that just have, like the C word versus punana.
That's right.
I mean, you some are good, some are bad.
And my second point, if you dissect that statement, that 3-word statement, nappy-headed hoe, what's the bad part about it?
He's intimating that these girls are women of ill repute.
Yes, what else?
And the nappy
And that
part.
they're black women, African American.
What
And
is
not all of them were.
What is the part? What is the part about nappy-headed hoe that indicates that they're black women?
Nappy-headed.
Nappy-headed.
So is that supposed to be something bad?
Yeah.
Coming
Because-
from a white man, it's...
Because Halle Berry
yeah.
is coming out with a new movie, her next movie, where she's shaving her head and everyone's making a big deal out of it, and it's called Nappily Ever After. So if it's such a bad thing, how come there's a major movie coming out from a big movie studio with it in the title?
Context,
It's
David.
the double standard.
It's all
too.
the double standard and context.
Black people
and
can
political
say it.
correctness in this big stew that boiled over.
I heard Donna.
In a news vacuum where they needed a big story to fill their time on all these news cable outlets.
Oh, there's not a news vacuum. They just want to cover the scintillating and the sexy. They don't want to cover boring stuff.
Are we going
Precisely.
to,
There's
going
no
on.
other big scandal to capitalize. I mean, if
are we going to hear tape of the Al Sharpton show with Don Imus? Oh, no, Shane, you got to hear it. It's awesome.
Oh, God.
It's so
tell me what
good.
you're looking
What's
for.
the matter? You don't want to hear it?
It's just two idiots. Okay, good. Well, it's like our show.
That's fun sometimes.
It's what we do.
The fun thing about it is Sharpton takes out a picture of his daughter. He goes, are you telling me that this is a hoe? Are you calling my daughter a hoe? Are you saying to me that this is what we can do now, that we can walk around calling girls hoes? And Imus is like, no, of course not. That's why I apologized. And they talked about something, and Sharpton's like, well, I'm not letting you off the hook. I'm not asking you to. I mean, he sat there and took a 2-hour beating from this guy.
Oh, Al brought his daughter in.
Yeah, I saw that.
I would have so gone...
And she was standing there with her hands on her hips like he had just slapped her in the face.
And this is Al Sharpton, who calls white people crackers, whitey. He calls Jewish people offensive names. I mean, what was Imus thinking in the first place for going on Al Sharpton's show? What was he thinking? It's a circus, man. It's a media circus for publicity, I'm telling you.
And Al Sharpton, I was talking with a friend of mine who happened to be African American
Oh,
yesterday.
you bragger. Why you got to trump me like that?
And he said,
You
Al
just trumped me.
Sharpton.
Did you see it?
Yes.
Well, I have a black friend. Oh, here it comes.
And what you just have a pretend black friend.
I've just
Your
seen
imaginary black
people.
friend. That's right.
All it is for me is like I've
He
seen.
has to go the extra mile. I suppose you play some sport with him.
I actually associate with them.
He's probably showered with them.
Oh,
I have showered with many black
Dave, a lot of my black friends love you.
thank God.
Well,
They love you
my-
and love the show.
He's already trumped me. But anyway, go
Don't
ahead.
try to trump a trumper, Ruth. And this is just anecdotal, and I haven't taken a poll, but this particular gentleman was saying, Al Sharpton does not speak for me. He is an embarrassment. And it's sad that guy is the lightning rod. And Jesse Jackson, too, who has, called Jewish people by bad names. Remember that big incident?
Yeah.
He's also made jokes about Bill Bradley at the Bill Bradley roast. Yeah, here's Jesse Jackson.
Oh.
Here's at the Bill Bradley roast, got a big laugh about joking about how he can't jump because he's white. Now flip that out, and how big a laugh would that have gotten?
Yeah.
Hey, you know what?
It'll get someone fired.
You're right.
It's a double standard that everyone should know, and that's why I still think Imus was a big dummy. Everyone's a dummy all around in this.
Well, Imus asked Sharpton yesterday, well, how come you don't get all freaked out when the real hardcore rappers go off on women, disrespect him and stuff like that?
you.
And Sharpton said, well, I do. And it's like, you know what?
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
You
You don't
don't.
demand that they get fired. You don't call them in on your show and demand that they apologize. You don't send your picketers out. And it's funny, every time that argument is brought up, how come it's okay for you but not for anybody else? It hits a brick wall, and I don't understand why. And I think Imus is the perfect guy to say, I'll stop when you stop.
Well, hasn't Bill Cosby been saying that all along
Yes.
to Chris Rock, to
Right.
Eddie Murphy? I mean, all of them. He calls them up and says, hey, quit working that way.
And stop using the N-word.
And
We
no
need to
one's
lift-
come to his defense.
Right.
No one.
And part of it's because he's a little bit crabby.
Well,
he
he's
totally.
he
But
presents
is he
himself
wrong?
very. No, he's not wrong at all.
And now that that the situation is there, that someone could say, well, he's been saying it all along.
Mm-hmm.
Not a soul. Not anyone.
Except Shelley Dunn, ladies and gentlemen. But Al Sharpton.
The original nappy-headed hoe.
Pulling the race card and being, I believe Al Sharpton is a bigger racist than Imus.
No doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt.
And no one's, pointing that out except Cookie Chainsaw. Trumped ya.
Did you see Spike Lee on ABC News?
Thank God, no.
And he didn't say what Cookie keeps saying about how he was the originator of that phrase. He wants Imus fired, and he's not going to shut
Why?
up.
Because he
say
quoted him?
Yeah, we can say it, but you can't. And it's
Yeah.
contextual, and it cite the source, consider the source.
What is
all
the
that.
power struggle these people get off on getting someone fired?
What does that do?
What does that do for you?
You want them dead? I want to go to burn their house down and piss on his ashes.
Thanks, if you don't mind.
Ashes.
Head.
The Al Capone mentality.
I want that son of a bitch dead. I want him dead. I want his family dead. I want his house burnt to the ground. I want to go to the middle of the night. I want to piss on his egg.
Terrible thing to wake up the pissy eggs.
Ashes.
Hedge.
He ran out of breath during the line and
That's
they
it.
took
It's
it.
Hedge.
Wild
Silent G.
Chainsaw is a director of a major motion
Thank you.
picture a couple times over.
Yes.
And is a guy who always goes, one more take.
Do it again.
Mr. De Palma apparently didn't think one was necessary.
Chainsaw Sports next year on KGB and Q103.
This is the DSC at night.
1015.
KGB. 1015 KGB.
In a BMW, you'll now be able to enjoy all kinds of new twists and turns with uncompromising performance. And that's just the radio. HD radio. Discover it in a BMW, the ultimate driving machine.
When it comes to the competitive world of mortgage lending, it's easy to be confused. This is Richard Dela Cruz, native San Diegan and president of U.S. Capital Lending. Here at U.S. Capital, we are in the business of creating clients for life. Let us find you a fixed-rate loan that fits your lifestyle by calling 800-917-4757. At U.S. Capital Lending, we quote real rates on real loans. U.S. Capital Lending, giving you the loan you want that suits your needs. That's 800-917-4757.
It's time for Suzuki Fest 2007. Get down to your Suzuki dealer right away for unbeatable deals on select Suzuki Boulevard cruisers, including the classic C90, the muscular M50, and the custom S83. Plus, your local Suzuki dealers offering incredibly low APR financing to make the open road even more irresistible. Not enough? You can also get up to $1,000 in Suzuki Boulevard authentic accessories, including billet, chrome, bags, and more that'll make your Suzuki Boulevard stand out in any crowd. How can you resist? Head on down today. Your Suzuki Boulevard is waiting. On your Suzuki credit card, subject to credit approval. Please ride safely, read your owner's manual, always wear a helmet, eye protection, and protective clothing. Excludes GZ250 models. Accessory offer varies by model and is available only on select 2006 and earlier new, not previously registered Suzuki Boulevards. $1,000 example applies only to C90. Offers valid at participating Suzuki dealers in the United States, excluding Hawaii, and subject to change without notice. See your participating Suzuki dealer for details. Offer ends 4/30/07.
Check out all the great deals at Quincy Power Sports of El Cajon, 660 El Cajon Boulevard in El Cajon, or South Bay Motorsports, 1800 Auto Park Place, Chula Vista.
Yeah, sure. So you want me to describe my world in 10 words or less? Rock, hard rock, classic rock, country rock, alternative rock. Stop me when I get to 10 here.
Whatever your world is about, AT&T can deliver it at the speed you need. Love music? Then here's the perfect way to explore a whole world of music fast and access it even faster. Sign up for AT&T Yahoo high-speed internet, the fastest internet in town for the price, and wireless from the new AT&T, and get 1 free year of unlimited music from Napster. That's fast access to over 3 million songs you can take on the go. Jazz, hip-hop, country, whatever you want. Yeah, including rock. Call 1-800-PIC-ATT or visit a Singular store near you. AT&T is the most complete provider for the way you live with TV, broadband, home phone, and wireless. The new AT&T. Your world delivered.
Comparison of major broadband providers. Express speed or higher requires purchase of same phone and 2-year term for new wireless customers. Other restrictions apply. For details, call 1-866-416-6471 toll free or visit att.com/offer details.
101.5 KGB is your concert connection.
Get ready to kick it out. Heart goes crazy on you. Heart 07. Friday, August 31st, Apollo Casino Spa and Resort.
Barracuda.
Hang on as Heart rocks you with their greatest hits. Friday, August 31st at Apollo Casino Spa and Resort. Heart.
Dreamboat and Eve, little ship of dreams. He's a magic man.
Tickets in person at the Paula Privileges Center. Ticketmaster or by phone 619-220-TIXS. Friday, August 31st at Paula Casino Spa and Resort. Heart. They're back and they've come to rock. Paula Casino Spa and Resort in northern San Diego County from the I-5 or I-15 to Highway 76 and go east.
Songs on demand now at 101kgb.com.
Furnished by Mattress Discounters.
Running out of ink? Run into Office Depot. Office Depot has all the ink, toner, and fax supplies your business needs. Guaranteed in-store or online at low prices. Save more by recycling empty ink and toner cartridges at Office Depot. Don't risk running out of ink and setting your business back. Let Office Depot lend you a hand. Office Depot! Not valid in Alaska and Hawaii. See store for details.
101.5
KGB.
Thank God there's DSC at night.
DSC at
That's
night.
101.5 KGB, baby.
Got a lot of email regarding last night's baseball game. Right around the 5th inning, Matt and Mark, who are already at mid-season form.
Sweet.
Matt was talking about listening to Scott and BR. He was talking about one of the Giants players being on that show. Listen to Scott and BR. And then, I know, why are you listening to Scott and BR? Mark Grant said, you do have choices. Ever heard of DSC?
Wow.
And Matt said, I like to mix it up. To which Mark promptly responded, I know.
Wow.
Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw are the best.
Aww.
And it was funny because Matt went on then to say, if you go to the Scott and BR website, you can download video of them throwing out the pitch of the first game.
Oh.
To which, without missing a beat, Mark goes, oh yeah, but the server crashed that day, huh?
Love you, Mark.
Oh. I backed that up on my Cox DVR many times. Enjoyed that.
Nice.
I'm calling Nicole into the bedroom. Listen to this. They're talking about me on TV.
Oh, you're such a big star. Let's turn that off. Lock the door.
So big and strong.
Pretty big. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Here's Chainsaw with Sports on the KGB. Let's talk about that game last night. Giants and Padres. Good morning.
Well, good morning, and thank you, David. And hello again, everybody. In the sports world. With the Padres trailing the Giants 6-3 in the bottom of the ninth, Adrian Gonzalez had a runner on base.
Oh, my. Adrian got all of that. That's got more than a chance to deep right field and gone! We got a one-run ball game.
Sadly for the Padres, it would stay that way. 6-5, Giants win. They play again tonight. Greg Maddux on the hill. First pitch, 7:05 at Petco. If you're keeping track at home, this is the 6th of 143 games the Padres will be playing against the Giants this year.
Did you just make that up?
Yeah, it just seems that way. 6 out of the first 9 games against Bruce Bochy, who we haven't had time to miss yet.
Let me tell you something about Bruce Bochy, all right? He's a great guy, Steve, or Darren, I forget.
Yeah.
Huh?
And while the typically mild-mannered Boch was happy with last night's win, he too has lost track of how many games are being played.
Thought this was a big one for us, especially when we're hitting the road and, we take the first 2 and you want to take the series. This was a 4-game series.
No, it's not. It's a 3-game series.
Last thing you want to do at home is take the first 2, then lose the next 2.
No, you're not at home.
This was a big game for us. It gives us a lot of confidence hitting the road. This is going to be a grind of a road trip.
Wow. Filling out that lineup card is exhausting.
We should have won that game last night.
Sure should have.
We should have won that game. Two big errors right in the beginning. That poor Clay guy, man, he got no defensive support, and Cameron lost the ball. I mean, flat out could not find it.
Oh. Well, you saw it then. It was, I think it was the second inning when grounded to Giles in the shift, bobbled it.
It was hit right to him.
Bond safe at first, and the next batter, routine fly into center.
How did Bond's leg one out? That was the hard thing to believe.
Well, the bobble, yeah. And then Cameron lost it in the gloaming. What would you call it? The gray, dusky, kind of in between sunset. The lights are on.
Sky.
Huh?
Sky. I don't know. You went all poetry on. In the gloaming.
Gloaming.
Yes.
He was roaming for the ball.
The gloaming.
Boyer.
Making up words.
David. It's actually a word, David.
It really is.
Stupid. Dateline NFL. On the same day testimony was being heard in the shooting of Chargers linebacker Steve Foley, the NFL handed down big suspensions to a pair of players. Cincinnati receiver Chris Henry suspended 8 games without pay for being arrested just the 4 times in a 7-month period. Tennessee defensive back Adam Pac-Man Jones suspended for the entire season without pay for having been arrested 5 times. And currently he's being investigated in a shooting at a Las Vegas strip club during the NBA All-Star Weekend, during which he rained thousands of dollars onto a stripper's runway just for show, gathered back the money from the stripper who thought it was a gift at the time. A make it rain moment only for demonstration purposes. The gunplay came later. What a buzzkill that must have been. Everything had been serene up to that moment in the wee hours. Listen to you young millionaires out there. Hire it out and have them come to your room like Freddie Corleone and Mo Green did when they had the music and the hookers and the free chips come up all lined up for Brother Mike, who it turns out didn't want the music, hookers, and free chips. The ungrateful bastard. I don't know what that was.
Mike, you don't come to Las Vegas and talk to a man like Mo Green like that.
Love that. Meanwhile, in the National Bed.
Very nice. I just got here and I tell you, in the hotel room I got to watch on pay-per-view, I got to watch one of the worst movies in the history of film ever. Mortal Kombat. Anybody seen this? This is the worst ever. The soundtrack is enough to give you a headache for the rest of your life. That soundtrack. You know what this part is right here? You know what this is? That's your frontal lobes in your head popping. That's what that is. Now I know why people kill each other after hearing music like that. It's like, hey, how you doing, man? Not bad. You? Die. You know what we need in movies right now that we don't have is a good comedy team. I mean, a really good comedy team. We need to get Martin Scorsese and direct a really high concept Abbott and Costello, played by De Niro and Pesci, in Who's the Good Fella on First? I heard somebody's on first. I heard there's a guy. Who's on first? I don't know his name. But there's a guy on first. Huh?
What do you want of your mind, you f***ing wacko, huh? You f***ing banana, look at you. Who gives a f*** who's on first? Never mind the f***ing guy on first. Who's that on second, that mother? Go get the guy on second.
Don't yell at me. There's a guy on third. I heard there's a guy on third. I don't know his name.
Get the bat boy. Give me the bat boy. Come here. Look at you. You're dressed like Joe DiMaggio, you wacko. Huh? Give me that bat. Give me that bat, you stupid mother. Huh? I've been a bad boy.
Skitball Association. 7 games last night. The Hornets nested the Clippers. The Kings conged Memphis. The Sixers packed the Pacers. The Nets imperialed the Wizards. The Bobcats golf-weighted Miami. Atlanta Morissette Boston. And Chicago showed it to the Knicks. And other sports, David.
Fredo could be one of the original Knicks. You ever notice that? He talks like a Knick.
Mike, you don't come to Las Vegas and talk to a man like Mo Green like that.
Very mafia-based first hour here at the KGB at 6:42 and 8 seconds. This is your 101.5 KGB Sports Network. Oh,
This is the DSC at Night.
101.5
KGB. Artist and title of every song. Online now.
101KGB.com.
What if I told you I could make your acne disappear and leave you with beautiful, healthy-looking skin? With all the acne promises out there, you're skeptical. So I'm going to prove it to you by sending you a risk-free 60-day trial of a remarkable product called Proactive Solution. Proactive was developed by dermatologists for you to use at home without spending hundreds of dollars on doctor visits. To get your risk-free 60-day trial of Proactive Solution, just call 1-800-665-1214. Call 1-800-665-1214 for your risk-free trial. 1-800-665-1214.
Beads, balconies, and a non-stop party. It's one of the biggest party destinations in the world, and it only happens on Bourbon Street in the Big Easy. One of the best times of the year to visit New Orleans and join the party on Bourbon Street is during Jazz Fest, April 27th through the 29th and May 4th through the 6th. Jazz Fest features some of the biggest names in music: Van Morrison, Rod Stewart, ZZ Top, Counting Crows, John Mayer, the Allman Brothers Band, Steely Dan, and many more. You've heard about the wild times in New Orleans, but this time you're not going to watch it on TV or hear about it from a friend. Visit BourbonStreetExperience.com. Bourbon Street is one of the most affordable party destinations in the world, and the action continues around the clock. Inexpensive hotels, cheap drinks, and many bars with no cover. Get your party started at BourbonStreetExperience.com. Book a party package or reserve a Bourbon Street balcony for a celebration to remember. If it doesn't happen there, it doesn't happen anywhere. Viva la Bourbon! That's BourbonStreetExperience.com.
Shotgun Tom Kelly here for North County GMC, announcing the spring inventory reduction sale at North County GMC. We have our biggest inventory in our history and the best incentives and discounts to move them up. North County GMC in Escondido and North County GMC in Carlsbad are the largest GMC dealers in San Diego. GMC makes the highest quality, most efficient vehicles in their class and back them up with the GM 100,000-mile warranty. Don't settle for anything else when right now you can get the all-new 2007 Yukon for just $29,900 or get a new body-style 2007 Sierra Crew Cab with loads of equipment for just $22,900. There will never be a better time to upgrade to a professional-grade GMC at North County GMC in Car Country Carlsbad and in the Escondido Auto Park.
$27,900 on Yukon number 7R 239 $349 after $2,000 factory rebate. $22,900 on Sierra number 7Z 118 $838 after $2,500 rebate. Expires 4/30/2007.
Yellow out there, if you're hearing this commercial, you live in a test market for McDonald's new Angus third pounders.
Too bad we don't live in one of them test markets, eh, Carl?
Yeah, but you folks should eat them burgers then.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Then we can have them in Minnesota someday.
They start with a third pound of Angus beef.
Oh, that there's a big patty, don't you know?
With 3 different kinds of superb toppings.
Yeah, you betcha.
Like sautéed mushrooms and Swiss.
You're darn tootin'.
My cousin Peter up in Duluth told me he had one when he was on vacation, eh?
You don't say.
The bacon and cheese one.
Oh.
Of course, he likes to make things up, eh?
Yeah.
Remember that one about the Martians, eh?
Oh, yeah, with the big purple heads.
Oh, yeah.
Ugh.
Grab a new, thick, juicy Angus third pounder from McDonald's. Your country needs you. Participation and duration may vary.
Enjoy a cup of McDonald's Premium Roast Coffee today. Just tell us how many creams and sugars to add and we'll mix it for you. No more mess. Premium Roast Coffee, just the way you like it at McDonald's. Now open at 5 a.m.
Looking for something new and exciting? Then visit the all-new Valley View Casino this Friday. The fun's all new at Valley View with more games, more winning, and more excitement, all in a beautiful new casino. So be the first to experience the all-new Valley View this Friday.
Hi, it's Jeff from Banner Mattress. You want to feel great? You will for just $128. Twin, full, queen, or even king are just $128 each piece when you buy the set during Banner's $128 and You'll Feel Great sale.
I'm going this time.
No, I'm
It's
going.
my
That's
turn.
it. I need to know what's going on at Viejas Casino now.
No problemo. I'll just jump on over to Viejas.
Oh, no, you don't. It's my turn now.
You're at Viejas all the time.
Viejas all the time?
Yeah, I'm a V Club member.
That's treason.
No, it's not. It's cash. V Club members get same-day cash back for their play.
There's no daily max. I can cash in my points up to $5,000 a month.
Just play with your V Club card to earn points.
Points for cash? The same day you earn them?
Yeah, that's play that really pays.
Well, I'm going to Viejas now.
Oh, yeah.
I gotta go. I'm late for my yoga class. Tanning, back wax, anything.
Hey, let's just go to Viejas together.
Good idea.
Play with your V Club card and earn cash back. Payments in any combination of $10, $25, $50, and $100. Viejas Casino and Outlet Center. Take I-8 to Willows Road in Alpine. Easy to get to, hard to leave.
San Diego Motorcycle and Hot Rod Expo, Southern California's premier event, arrives at Qualcomm Stadium this Saturday and Sunday, packed with family fun, including live music, custom bike builders, hot rods and motorcycle parts, riding apparel, a bike and tattoo show, even a fashion show, plus 1/8 mile drags, slow race, longest first gear burnout, and more. Harold Potterelli of HT Performance will be there, along with Alan Lee, Nikki Boots, and the one and only New York Mike from San Diego Harley Davidson.
Yeah, because I love this stuff, and you will too. Hot rods, Harleys, and you know what's coming. The Hot Bod Expo. Okay, the Motorcycle and Hot Rod Expo. Hey, baby, you know what I like. See you Saturday, April 14th. Let's ride. It's springtime in San Diego.
The San Diego Motorcycle and Hot Rod Expo this Saturday and Sunday at the Q. Kids 15 and under free with paid adult admission. Enter your bike in the bike show. Visit CycleProUSA.com. That's CycleProUSA.com.
You want to make more money? Be your own boss. Own your own business. Then don't miss the Franchise and Business Opportunity Show this weekend at the Del Mar Fairgrounds. Discover full and part-time business opportunities and talk directly with the owners of money-making franchises who can help you open a successful business. Plus, get valuable advice at free seminars all weekend long. For more info, visit SanDiegoFranchiseExpo.com. Don't miss San Diego's only Franchise and Business Opportunity Show this Saturday and Sunday, 11 to 5 at the Del Mar Fairgrounds.
I'm afraid we're going to need another stool sample.
This is the DSC at night.
Not for medical reasons. My robot needs food.
101.5 KGB.
I promised you a story that would trump Emily's log. Dear Dave. Log on a counter would have been better. I had a great blind date gone wrong a couple weeks ago. Long story short, I get set up with this smoking hot chick that is way younger than me. We definitely hit it off, and after a night of dinner and drinking, we hop a cab back to my place, and the action starts.
Well.
Sex, and more sex all over the bedroom, every possible position. The most orgasmic woman I have ever been with.
Wow.
I eventually roll on my back. She climbs on top and tells me this always makes me lose control. Advice I should have heeded, Dave.
Oh, no.
And after a few minutes, she got her O-face, let out a scream. Her body started trembling, and the next thing I know, still riding away.
Oh, no.
Fingers touch.
She pooped the bed.
Taught it how to say yes, true love.
Holy cow.
Is this victim-owned, Dave?
No, it's Jerry Vale.
I was trying to think of something else. Oh, my God.
That's right. Still riding away. Still going at it.
Oh, stop.
Stop! Yeah, I wonder what the premise of the next Sleep Train spot is.
What do you think? Are you in the need for a new bed?
Yes.
Are you dating this girl?
Wow.
You know what? Maybe her dad works for Sleep Train. She's just trying to generate some extra business.
That's right. Still riding away. She pooped the bed.
Wow.
Yes, true loves
Yeah, because at least the countertop's in a bag.
How do you not realize we're on the big finish here?
We like to wait until it's at the big finish and then say something.
Well, being oblivious is part of her charm.
Oh, thank you.
So embarrassed, she ran into the bathroom while I'm mopping up.
Oh. Oh.
And she leaves. Sneaks out the door.
Was there a trail?
Never to be heard from again.
Well, maybe she wasn't finished.
Or so I thought. Suddenly I get a voicemail from her telling me how embarrassed she was, yada, yada, yada. Would I like to get together again? Dave.
Well,
Dave, she's a cool girl. The sex was amazing.
Yeah.
But I'm having a hard time getting over the fact that she crapped my bed.
wow.
So do I call her back and go on another date? Chalk it up as lost linens, perhaps a 10-listener poll.
Chalk.
Get some rubber sheets.
Love your show, Tim.
Ruthie, that's not the solution.
and
you, better than any of us, know the solution.
Oh, it's big and it's black. It's a plug.
It probably would have flew out.
Well, first of all, we know what position to be wary of.
Yes, absolutely. Let that be a lesson.
I don't think I could ever be free again because the other shoe might drop, so to speak. I mean, you would be apprehensive in any subsequent session.
Brown shoes are usually in pairs, right?
But you've seen the worst, haven't you?
Yeah, it doesn't mean
The worst could happen again.
Yeah, that's
I mean, you're 1 for 1 at this point.
Yeah.
But apparently the worst wasn't so bad that this guy is...
He's considering it.
He's considering it,
Yeah.
exactly. And he has asked for a 10-listener poll.
Okay.
Well,
So
I gotta
let's
do it.
give you that.
Yes.
888-570-1015. Should he have sex again with the bed crapper? Remember, she's hot, she's young, she's amazing. All she did was crap the bed.
Don't forget the mind-blowing sex part.
I didn't.
Up until that point.
What the? I feel like Tom Hanks in the dugout. I'm gonna lose my mind.
Oblivion is part of her charm.
No, it's not.
Really not.
Sometimes.
Yeah, I've been searching and searching and searching, and I just don't have a song that compliments a girl who dumps in the bed. So I'm going to go without.
Started worrying about your production values.
I know. 10-listener poll. 888-570-1015. Listener Tim wants to know. Do I go back for more? Here we go. Mike?
Dave?
Mike?
Dave?
Yes, Mike, what do you think?
I think if your dog pooped on the floor, you would keep the dog.
Mm-hmm.
Still play catch. So
What if you're having sex with a dog and it pooped on the floor, though?
Yeah, Mike.
I mean, it's just inappropriate.
just rub his nose in it and get on with it.
All right, thank you.
I think that's a yes.
Yes, definitely. Hi, you're on the 10-listener poll.
Yeah, keep dating her. Just go back to her place from now on.
Yeah, good idea. Thank you.
All right.
Hi, you're on the 10-listener poll.
Plastic sheets and an enema first.
All right. Thank you. Hi, you're on the 10-listener poll. Hello.
Hey, good morning.
Hi, what do you say?
I say he pounded the poop out of her, didn't he?
Okay, so do you say he should date her again or not?
If she's that hot, I think he's got to date her again.
All right, that's 4 yeses so far. Hi, you're on the 10-listener poll. What's the matter, dude?
Hey, I say poop happens, give her another shot.
All right, thank you. That's 5.
Shot.
Hello, you're on the 10-listener poll.
I say no, he should not do her again.
All right, thank you. Hi, you're on the 10-listener poll. Did you hear the disappointment in Ruth?
I know.
That forgiving bastard. Play a song I can talk over.
The first four were so clever and accepting and horny.
Hello, you're on the 10-listener poll.
Hello?
Hi.
Was you talking to me?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, my name's Dave. Hey, that girl doesn't have to be named Michelle, was he? I had a similar experience.
Good. Hi, you're on the 10 listener poll.
Yeah. Oh, hell no.
No. That's a hell no. All right, thank you. Hi, you're on the 10 listener poll.
Hey, I say yes.
All right, thank you very much. Hello, you're on the 10 listener poll.
Yeah. I think he should go with her again, but give her a dose of Modium AD.
All right, thank you very much. Hello, you're on the 10 listener poll.
Oh, yeah, I keep dating her. She's always welcome in my bed.
That boy.
That's it. 8-2.
Wow.
Well, I mean, you talk about people who complain for people who get crackers in the bed.
I know. This is something.
This is taking it to a whole nother level.
Well, this is a very accepting male audience today.
Was it 7-3?
8-2.
8-2, yeah. She's hot, Chainsaw. That's the thing. She's hot.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's the best sex the guy's had in his life.
And I'm sure she, a screamer and a moaner and all the theatrics that go with it.
He's never been with a woman who was so orgasmic in his life.
Mm-hmm.
He probably feels like he's the world's greatest lover because she's got a hair trigger.
Taking it wild, Ma. Yeah.
Yeah. I can see why he's thinking that.
Sure.
Plus, he'll always have this to hold over her head.
Just move it aside.
Leverage. Leverage for favors.
So, Chris Boyer.
Yes.
Would you rather have an amazing night with woman of your dreams who the next morning leaves a log on the counter because your facilities don't work, or what Tim had and she poops the bed? Which one?
It's the same sex, just which I would like to have. I'd take the Ziploc.
Thank you. What would you rather have, Chainsaw?
Ziploc.
Yeah.
All things being equal in the sex department. I get where Boyer's coming from. I'm sorry to say. Shelley, what would you do? Which one?
I think the baggie, because that was described as great sex too.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Great hookup.
Yeah.
And at least there's no good answer.
No,
well, but you know what?
There never is in Would You Rather.
I know.
That's the thing.
But there's just no bow on it.
And this is how seriously we take our craft.
Yes.
Because every Would You Rather.
Oh, glad you said craft.
We suffer. We actually suffer. We're such method actors. We suffer when coming up with our answer.
Well, we suffer so the audience doesn't have to.
That's right. We do the suffering for you. We're very
public
Christ
service.
Yes, it's like we're up on the cross every day.
Yes, it is.
I'm thinking that the Ziploc was voluntary. You had nothing to do with it. It was all her doing. But the other one, hey, I did that. I caused that.
Well, you didn't go that way. You went with a baggie.
I know. I'm having second thoughts.
You're going with the bed pooper.
Wow.
You want to change your mind?
I think he does.
Wow. What a kook.
Because it's
Go ahead. Do you remember?
Yeah, I kind of do, because there's something you could always tell your buddies.
Remember Kingpin?
Yes. Good God.
You jiggled something loose in me. The old puppet.
That was maybe the worst in history.
How about Chris Boyer wants to tell everybody that some date he was with
Right.
pranked the bed. He's all excited about telling them.
There
That's
might be
his story.
something to that. That would certainly be something around the campfire in the desert with a couple of buddies.
Todd?
Having a
Eric?
Mark?
I gotta think it's all of them.
Yeah. I'd let him in on it. Yeah.
Todd,
Hey guys, guess
Todd,
what
Eric,
I did?
Mark, and Eric.
Having a Lowenbrow and
Lowenbrow?
God.
Come to think of it.
I think Guinness would be more appropriate.
Lowenbrow.
Yeah, Lowenbrow and Tootsie Rolls. I don't know. You would have to tell the story.
My God, no wonder trail mix is like an entree to you out in the desert.
You would have to tell.
If you were going to date this girl again, and I think it's cute how we say date. If you're going to take this girl back home for sex again, wouldn't you have to plant a Baby Ruth in the bed?
Ooh, I like that.
Just to rub her
On her pillow?
to rub it in.
Yeah, I think you would.
Wouldn't you
Carl
have
Spackler.
to?
Carl Spackler. Of course you'd have to do it.
You'd have to put a Baby Ruth in the bed.
And then...
Oh, then you got to eat it.
Yeah. What choice do you have?
None.
You guys are sick.
No, we're not.
Wow.
We're adventurous
Totally-
and
totally-
Big
fun.
fans of Caddyshack. That's all it is.
Thank you.
I think I would rather have the baggy treatment.
Yes. All other things being equal, you're still giving her great orgasms and all that.
Yeah. Yeah, everyone's happy.
And you still have the leverage and less danger of soiling your sleep train.
Yeah.
Well, one is about a woman who has control.
No,
I'm not going to.
Chicken.
I will later. It's just not scheduled.
Do it again. Sorry.
Okay, that was chainsaw.
Emily, I have a question for you.
Yeah,
Okay.
Would you rather be the girl who leaves the baggie behind or the girl who did it in the bed?
The baggie.
Yeah. Because at least you're trying.
You tried.
I don't know.
And he doesn't witness anything.
He's going to witness some.
But not the act.
Because it's almost that's what you get because his toilet was busted.
Yeah, but she should have known how to, grab a bucket and flush without the lever.
Yeah, she should know the basic principles of indoor plumbing. Who doesn't know that? David.
Reach in and pull the flapper.
Come
Take the
on,
tank
who
top.
doesn't know?
Well, geez, how do you get to be whatever age
If it's
she
a
is?
clog, there was nothing she could do.
How do you live on this earth with all us ignoramuses? How do you do it, man?
He was in radio for 10 years, basically at 5 years old, and he didn't know how to slip cue a reel-to-reel, and he's going to the patch bay to do the same thing that takes an amateur 2 seconds. This is a kind of a techno babble, but he did something. He went around the block to do something that was right next door.
God, I work in the business, and I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Splicing.
You do, don't you? Know what I'm talking about, don't
I know.
you?
It was the syncing up of the...
Let's talk more about it quick. Here. Look. Hey. Gosh darn it.
Did your finger slip again?
Shelley, what would you rather be? The girl who left the baggie
Oh, yeah, definitely.
as opposed to the girl in bed?
Absolutely. It shows effort. It shows consideration. It shows...
Would you go back after a mantastic lover who did that in bed? Would you go back for more? I bet the girls would say no. Did you notice on the 10-listener poll, there wasn't a single woman on the 10-listener poll? Not a one.
Well, let's do a women-based because it was for a girl. It was a callback for a girl. You want to flip it?
Yeah, I'd love to know because I don't think I could.
All right.
It's Brad Pitt, basically, is what we're talking about.
Because, see, the thing is, women don't have to be as picky.
Right.
Guys are like, ooh. All right, let me break, then we'll ask the ladies. Would you go back after a guy did that to you? We'll do that next year on the KGB.
Krusty the Clown has issued the following statement. This is the DSC at Night.
1015 KGB.
KGB.
Male enhancement in 3 to 5 seconds? Is it possible? Hi, I'm Stephanie Seaver from Maxiderm, and nobody knows spontaneous male enhancement like we do. Recommended by leading physician Dr. Michael A. Savino, Maxiderm is that hot new topical you've read so much about and seen all over TV. All we need to prove it is 3 to 5 seconds, and you'll see for yourself how quick it works. Call now and find out how to get your free trial today. Maxiderm's patent-pending formula can help restore your confidence and performance, creating a level of intensity and satisfaction you thought was no longer achievable. Intimate encounters happen in the moment. That's why we created Maxiderm. Male enhancement in 3 to 5 seconds. Get your free trial while supplies last.
Call 800-553-7034. Maxiderm is sexual performance. 800-553-7034. That's 800-553-7034. For your free supply today, call 800-553-7034.
My husband had a health concern a month ago.
Mr. Thompson, everything looks good.
Oh, thanks, doctor.
It turned out to be nothing, but it got us doing more for our health.
And stretch and bend.
Like morning exercise and taking Silver.
Centrum Silver Multivitamin is age-adjusted. It helps protect your health as you age with key antioxidants that help support natural cell repair. Centrum Silver Multivitamin.
Things have sure changed around here.
Our health protection starts with Silver.
Take along with a healthy diet and exercise.
On the Border presents The Sound Bite. Introducing 2 new tantalizing experiences, the Carne Asada Steak Tacos and Buffalo Chicken Tacos. The Carne Asada Steak Tacos are overstuffed with mouth-watering steak that's a cut above, Monterey Jack and extremely cheddar cheese, crispy onion strings, and a taste bud-kicking jalapeno ranch dressing. Or the Buffalo Chicken Tacos, tender chicken grilled to perfection, a spicy buffalo sauce so bold it bites you back, crispy onion strings, jalapeno ranch dressing, and tangy bits of blue cheese. Both can barely be contained by their warm grilled flatbread tortillas. They're so big and bold, you'll need both hands. And they taste... yeah, just like that. The outrageously original Carne Asada Steak Tacos and Buffalo Chicken Tacos. Hurry to On the Border and taste them for yourself.
On the Border Mexican Grill and Cantina in Mission Valley across from Nordstrom's Rack. Mira Mesa just off the 15. El Cajon next to Parkway Plaza. And Escondida's North County Fair across from JCPenney.
101.5 KGB is your concert connection. An enchanting evening of music. Coming to Coors Amphitheater, the very best of Stevie Nicks. Crystal Visions Tour. Same night, same stage. Chris Isaak. May 23rd, Coors Amphitheater. See the show filled with all the hits. Reserve seats on sale now at all Ticketmaster outlets or call 619-220-TIXS. Stevie Nicks and Chris Isaak. Get Crystal Visions, the very best of Stevie Nicks' new CD/DVD, in stores everywhere. Brought to you by Coors Live Concert Series, produced by Live Nation.
I've done a lot. I was an art director, I had an internet website, and then I became a yoga teacher.
You've always wanted to know who's on Match.com, and we want you to know it's okay to look.
Then I started teaching people cooking, moved to India, taught yoga, taught cooking.
Her Match.com username is LaSerene7, and you can email her right now. Go ahead. We guarantee if you don't find someone special within 6 months, we'll give you 6 months free. Visit the all-new Match.com for details.
While most talk radio spins, AM 1360 is a radio revolution.
This is something, man. This is our generation, man.
Independent thinking, progressive talk.
Yeah, dig, brother.
Tune in, turn on AM 1360 KLSD.
For a scooter, a sport bike, a touring bike, or a custom Harley, San Diego Motorcycle Towing is the place to call when your bike needs a lift. They'll do it faster, better, without scratching your bike, and usually for less money. San Diego MotorcycleTowing.com. That's San Diego MotorcycleTowing.com.
Gary, the MSRP all over town is $19,780. How much is the Giant Pearson Ford?
Just $12,800 and you pick it out.
Brand new 07 Ford Escapes for how much?
$12,800 after a generous $3,000 factory rebate.
Head straight to Fairmont and El Cajon.
The Giant Pearson Ford. Hurry sale ends 4/15.
The DSC at night.
Hey, don't worry. You don't have to make up stories here. Save that for court.
101.5 KGB.
All right, how about it, ladies? Can we turn the tables on you? You meet the man of your dreams. And he does that. You going back for more? What about it? 888-570-1015. It's a 10-listener poll for the ladies only. The guys were almost unanimous, 8-2. They're going back. Poor Shelley got her Laura Ashley sheets all nicely printed. And
I think you have to burn them.
What's that on the duvet? It got on the dust truffle.
Oh, no.
10-listener poll for ladies only, 888-570-1015. Are you going back for more? Here we go. Hi, you're on the 10-listener poll. What do you say?
Hey, Dave, this is Chad. Hey, he needs to go to S Street and pick up a 12-pack of Clutchless diapers.
Thank you. Hi, you're on the 10-listener poll.
Not even.
That's not even a consideration for you, is it?
Not even a little bit.
I know how this is going to come down. See, women aren't as picky, or women are way pickier than guys are.
Sure.
Exactly.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye. Hi, you're on the 10-listener poll.
I'm a nappy black woman. I get on there. I do it.
Okay, I don't even know what that was.
Invalid.
Hello, you're on the 10-listener poll.
Yes, I would absolutely do it.
You'd go back for more.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Any particular reason? Maybe you're into that?
Hey, accidents happen, you
All
know?
right. Yeah. All right. Thank you. I thought we were going to have a
I did too.
10-0, but
Yeah.
shows what I know, nothing. Proving it once again every day. Hi, how are you?
Good.
So what's your take?
No.
All right. Thank you very much. Hi, you're on the 10-listener poll. What do you say?
Yeah, no, I just wanted to give him a song.
Oh, come on. Hi, you're on the 10-listener poll.
No.
All right. Thank you very much. Hello, you're on the 10-listener poll.
Hi, yeah, that's disgusting, so no.
No more. None for you. That hasn't happened to you, has it?
No, but that's pretty nasty.
Yeah, it sure is. I mean, I can't think of anything worse.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Hi, you're on the 10-listener poll. What do you say?
Yeah, that happened to me. I'd definitely take him back.
It did happen, or if it happened?
It happened to me where I was the pooper.
Oh, really?
Maybe that's why you'd take him back, because you're like, look.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know a guy named Tim?
And what happened?
You just stay, you know, you get going, and...
I've never gotten going, apparently.
It's not... Well...
If he can make you get off that good, it's worth every bit of it.
And how was he when this happened? Was he understanding and...
Yeah, and it makes for, like, great stories, like, later on, if you still stay the same person and you end up staying together, it makes for a great ammunition. Like, don't make me tell the story.
Oh, my God.
How about a funny wedding toast?
Exactly.
Oh, my God.
Something old, something new, something brown, and something blue.
And some poo. Hello.
There you go.
Hello, you're on the 10-listener poll.
No way.
Yeah. All right, thank you. Hi, you're on the 10-listener poll.
Yes, you're darn right I would.
Oh, guys, you're killing me. Killing me, guys. What is the score, Chainsaw? Is that 6-1 or 6-2?
I have 5-2.
5-2.
Yeah.
And I ran out of women. So apparently this has happened more than once.
Wow.
Always makes me wonder who's the liar in here. Who had it happen to him?
Ruth.
Oh.
No, because I do that pre-preparation thing someone mentioned.
Because it happened once.
Oh.
Well, no, it never happened.
Just the one time.
In the meeting?
Just a couple.
Was it in the meeting, or there was another time?
That never happened.
Well, let's ask the voice in the head.
And
you were
no,
there.
it's never happened
We have
because of that
witness.
pre-prep. You do that so you don't even
pre-prep.
have to think about it
It's
or
pre-prep,
worry about
David.
it.
That's it.
It's pre-prep.
As opposed to that post-prep.
It's preparation before the preparation.
Well,
That's it. It's prep. Hi, you're on the DSC 10-listener poll. What do you say? Would you go back for more?
Yeah, I'd go back.
Yeah, what the heck? Has it happened?
No, it's never happened to me, but it's hard to find someone who knows what he's doing.
That's
so.
right. All right. Thank you very much. Hi, you're on the 10-listener poll.
Hello, Dave. Is this Dave?
No.
Oh. I just want to make... Can you make this question?
What's up?
Can you... what if the girl poops on you?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay?
Thank you.
Yeah, well, good
How
question.
about that? Hi, you're on the 10-listener poll.
Hi.
Hi. What do you say?
How did that happen?
How did it happen? She said she lost control.
Wow.
Yeah. So would you go back?
Go.
If a guy did that with you, would you go?
I don't think I would.
Yeah. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
What do you got there, Shane?
I have 5-4.
All right. Hi, you're on the 10-listener poll. Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. What'd you say? Would you go back for more?
Hell no.
All right.
It happened.
It did happen?
Yes.
Yeah. You were with a guy, and that happened.
I was with the guy, and that happened. And we dated for 2 years, and I dumped him 2 days after it happened. I could not handle it.
Yeah. That's bad.
It's horrible.
Yeah. Did he offer any excuse?
No, I asked him, and his only excuse was that it had happened to his dad before.
Son, let me tell you.
Runs in the family.
Yeah. It's genetic.
Yeah, it runs in the family.
See, that's the thing. You didn't want to end up marrying this guy and having a little baby that's going to
Right.
grow up and do that yourself because you know it's a gene.
Exactly.
Yeah. 2 years down the drain.
2 years we dated, and 2 days after it happened, I had to dump him. He told me I was irresponsible, and when he said that, I was like, is not the peak of irresponsibility crapping your pants?
Thank you. See you later.
You kind of had him there.
Well, it's 6-4 no.
How much you could say to that question. Dude, it's bodily function.
You said no, right, Shel?
Yes, I said no.
What about you, Emily? Would you go back for more with a guy who did that?
Doubtful.
Yeah.
But it's that Josh Duhamel or whatever that good-looking boy is. I mean, this is the ultimate level.
I don't like it when you don't pronounce it right.
I don't either. But he's the ultimate stud guy who's giving you the best sex in your life. You got to remember that component here.
He's not the ultimate stud if he can't control that.
Right. Unless he's like 90 and a billionaire. And then, you know.
You would, Shell?
Well, 90 and a billionaire, yeah, you got to expect that.
And then you have
And
a
you would
maid
take it.
cleaner.
And you would go back.
Sure.
So how far?
But I'm in it for something other than the
pick
sex.
up a $5 bill underneath a pile of dog crap. What planet? Obviously, 2 planets. You're bipolar.
What were you going to say?
How far into the relationship would you have to be where you stayed? Like, obviously, first date, you would bail. Second date, you would bail. This girl bailed after 2 years. We just talked to her. Is there a time in the relationship where you go, oh.
What if your dashing, charming husband had done this?
Yeah, I mean, is he safe?
Or will tonight after a nice little run.
Oh, don't whammy.
That's what I'm saying. What if your dashing, charming husband pulls this stunt on you?
I wouldn't know what to do.
No, really?
I wouldn't know what to do.
You serious?
Well, I mean,
so you might
see
leave
a
him.
doctor.
I'm flashing back to your wedding. I'm trying to remember the vows. It's covered.
For better or for worse. We said that.
I
guess that would be the worst, wouldn't it?
So you would consider leaving him?
No, you can't consider leaving someone.
Well, you didn't say
like
it.
That, but
all right, Mike, there's your cue. Let her go, baby. Gonna be a special night for you, Shelly.
Got to test her now, Mike.
And Shell, you have to start with making him clean it up and buy you a new mattress and new sheets.
Yeah, like that night. Like right now, get Sleep Train on the phone.
Nah, just put the mattress in the washing machine. Put it in the dishwasher.
It's the dishwasher, silly.
No. I shan't disrespect my dear, dear friends at the Sleep Train with your shenanigans, you sophomoric hijinksters. My goodness. That's a tough one. Sure hope I never do that.
You going to write that in your vows? Because you might want to think about it.
Nah,
just be a little clause. You know, like if this ever happens, sorry, kitten, you're out.
That would be grounds for divorce.
She would never.
Yeah, you say that now. I mean, what if we all had to face that?
No, you know who's going to here. It's Abramowitz.
Oh, yeah.
Who's the one who has the trouble here? He's the one who's got the blastic colon.
Irresistible bowel, David. I'll be out of the Nike hole.
I'll bet it's happened to him.
We need to quiz him.
After a long night of steamed milk and splitting clams.
He blames it on the girl.
Clam chowder.
Hey, Emily. Grow up.
This is the DSC at night. Berber KGB.
All right, let's roll out sports now with a chainsaw here on 101 KGB in Q103. Butterfingers and lost it in the lights, I guess, last night. Yep. Not the best night for the Padres. Here is Chainsaw with details on the KGB. Good morning.
Well, good morning, and thank you, David, and hello again, everybody. In the sports world, after a horrible, error-filled second inning, which staked the Giants to a 2-0 lead, the Padres trailed 6-3 in the bottom of the ninth. Coming back, Adrian Gonzalez had a runner on base.
Oh, my. Adrian got all of that.
Get out of that
more than a chance to deep right field and gone! We got a one-run ball game.
And sadly for the Padres, it would stay that way. 6-5, Giants win. They play again tonight. Greg Maddux on the hill for the home team. First pitch, 7:05 from Petco. And no, Ruth, neither of Adrian's 2 home runs was an upper decker. The Rutgers women's basketball team said they are angry and disgusted, but will meet with Don Imus, mainly because they think he's a rugged, outdoorsy lesbian.
Oh, no.
know.
Brother. No,
my
I've
bad.
heard everything.
In horse racing, a strain of equine herpes has affected 132 racehorses in Hong Kong. I told Boyer this story a second ago out in the hallway, and he said, "You did say Hong Kong, right, Cookie?" Yes, Boyer, hasn't crossed the ocean yet. You're safe. Well, so far.
Gotta check.
Meanwhile, in the National Bet,
It's a warm feeling, wet but warm, and I like it. So we're set to go here in the 6th, a 2-2 tie in postseason play. Leading off, Lonnie Davis. Davis 0 for 3, and it may be due to a health problem today. I don't know. But as I look down now, and I see the small stain on his backside, which in the 4th was about the size of a junior mint, has now grown to the size of an Eskimo pie. So whatever's causing the leakage remains unknown. Garcia set the delivery in their strike one. And here comes trainer Dick Haugen. He's seen enough. He wants to put his finger in the proverbial dike, as they say. And he'll lead Davis off the field now. And they'll pinch hit for him with John Kelly. So an oil spill of sorts, and here comes the tugboat, John Kelly. We hope to find out what could have happened here, and as soon as we know the full situation on Lonnie, we'll let you know. So Big John Kelly. Kelly strides to the plate. As I look at his bottom and underside, I see nothing but durable concrete biscuit.
Damn it.
Pure beef and clean as a whistle. The 0-1 delivery just low in the count evens. John Kelly, a real worker on and off the field. He's really sculpted the lion's share of his parts throughout the season. Arms full to bursting, legs stalwart, burly. Thighs and buttocks rigid, tense, taut.
Damn it.
Tight and tough. Supple, silky, like a delicate flowering teen, understanding passion and tenderness for the first time. 1-1, swung and missed strike two. Man, oh man, no chance of catching that one. What a pitch. So 1-2 the count now. John Kelly pinch hitting for Lonnie Davis, who left the game with spelt bowels.
Skitball Association. 7 games last night. Total number of players who shuffled quickly to the locker room during emergency timeouts, 3. They made it just in time. In other sports, David.
I wonder, I bet that's had to happen for these guys, you know? Some sort of sudden panic attack, and how do you take care of business? Stuck out there in center field.
We just heard it.
I guess so, yeah.
Hurry up.
That was taken from an actual game. That was not a comedy bit.
I'm offended on so many levels.
Somebody needs to get fired.
7:30 and 12 seconds. This is your 101.5 KGB Sports Network.
DSC at night.
101.5 KGB.